Well, Rory, what are we up to today?
I think we're going to be trimming a broodmare.
Okay. Am I going to be allowed to have a go?
Yep, you can definitely have a go, yeah.
Excellent.
I'll do a foot for you and then show you the basics.
Give me some tips.
Yeah.
Cool.
So this mare's due for a trim. We get them trimmed every 4 to 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So first things first is we put it between our legs here, but we clean the foot up. Yeah. Get out all the dirt. Yeah, just make sure that the sole's nice and clean, and that it's obviously when she's walking up to you, make sure she's nice and sound, nice and happy. And clean up the frog area there. So when I'm trimming these broodmares, because obviously they're barefooted, we're I like to trim them with a big bevel on them, but I don't want to take too much foot either, because obviously they want to be nice and comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I like to put a 45 degree cut in it.
And what you're doing there, is that the equivalent to a human nail file?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, manicure, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
But I'm putting a 45 degree on it, and I'm making sure that the wall is no lower than the sole, because that's, we're protecting that area. So that's pretty much all we need to do there underneath. And then we're going to bring it forward, and we're going to do the same thing out front. We're going to put it at 45 degree, and we're just going to bring that toe back.
And they get pretty used to you doing this to them?
Yeah, no, I'd say they enjoy it.
Rory, tell me about your background in the racing industry.
Both sides of my family are in racing. Stemming back to my great-grandfathers. One was a horse trainer out of Gisborne and the other was a farrier. My brother, he was a jockey. My parents breaking horses, so it's in the blood.
What is your earliest memory of racing?
It'd be mucking out boxes for my granddad.
How did you end up becoming a farrier?
Well, yeah, I always wanted to do something with horses, and growing up watching farriers and that, working on parents' horses, granddad's horses and stuff, you always thought that looked quite an interesting job. So yeah, in 2004 I took up an apprenticeship, and from there I did 4-year apprenticeship, and then I went and worked in Singapore for 6 years, and then 3 years ago I moved back to New Zealand, and have had the opportunity to work here at Cambridge Stud.
What about the experience in Singapore? What was that like?
It was very good. That's an amazing facility there. I got to, I was working for the Singapore Turf Club itself, but I was allocated Cliff Brown's stable, and he was a very good trainer to work under, and it was a very neat experience. Got to travel around a bit of Asia, and it was very good. Do
you enjoy the racing side of it more, or is the stud side more to your liking?
Yeah, so being back in New Zealand, it's actually been really good because you get a variety of work. So like I work from the horses, from the foals, the mares, but I watch them, watching them progress right through to being racehorses. I show a few racehorses as well. So having that diversity is quite, it's quite good. And then obviously going on to see them race and do well, is seeing them from babies all the way through. It's neat,
Is there a special horse to you?
I love Almanzor, the stallion, and then seeing his, the yearlings that they got this year, like some real standout types there, eh? So it's quite neat to see a stallion come in, serve well, and then to see his progeny. And then I've got a share in a mare, and I like them that much that we've gone to him this year. Right, you're up.
Thank you. What's this called?
This is called an apron.
This houses all your tools?
It houses the tools, yeah, and helps protect you while you're underneath them.
So we're going to do the off 4?
That's correct.
Okay.
We'll go. Yeah, and then you put it between your legs. That's the one.
Oh, God.
And then with your knife in there.
Yeah.
Yep. You use the back of the knife there, and you're going to clean the muck out. You do it. That's the one. Perfect. And then on the inside. Beautiful. Nice. That looks pretty good. You can put the knife back in the holster.
My little pocket. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. You're going to use your cutters.
So I can...
Yep. Well,
okay.
So if you can just get your apron. There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
And then on the 45, you're going to make the cut. Yep.
Like that?
Yep. That's it. Just be mindful that you're not cutting too much, because it's perfect. That's good. And just keep following it around, and then you just want to do the same there and to take that off.
Gosh, you make this look easy. It's not as easy as it looks, is it?
No.
We'd be here 4 hours if this is my job.
That's perfect. And now you're going to get your rasp,
Okay.
and you're going to, we'll talk about on that 45 degree
girl.
again. Perfect,
Like that?
yes, and you're going to start here at the heel and you're going to work your way to the toe. That's it, good effort. And then the
round
same
there?
then, yep, and you're going to work your way to the heel. Very good. Good work.
And then around.
Yeah, and then with the smooth side of your rasp, with the
That
smooth
side?
yep. Yep, and go from your heel to your toe. Perfect. And then give it a round up. Nice.
Oh,
It's pretty good.
will you take me on as an apprentice?
Yeah. 4 years later, you'll be into it.
I'm puffing just having a practice. It must require an incredible level of fitness.
Yeah. Well, you do. It's more of a technique thing, I think. You know, the horses are 500-600 kilos, so you're never going to out-strength them. But it's just a technique thing. But I remember when I first started, I thought it was near impossible. So
Yeah.
I know how you're feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Tell me about a day in your life. What does it look like?
Get up about 6:30. On the job by about 7. Yeah, mainly at the moment starting with shoeing of the yearlings, but most of the time might go and shoe one at the racetrack, something like that, and then I'll come to the stud and do some stud work, and I might finish it off the day off by going to shoe a couple more racehorses or show jump or something like that. Yeah.
What's the best part of your job?
I'd say the best part of my job, I get a real thrill out of horses that you've been working on, whether they be race horses, then they go out and win, or even like show jumpers and they go out and compete well.
Yeah.
Sort of, I enjoy that, seeing the horses do well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you do what you do?
I think it is a passion for the horses, if I'm being honest. I really do enjoy it. I get to be my own boss. Like I say, get to meet some really neat people. I've got to travel with it. And yeah, I do really enjoy what I do for a living, because you get to see a finished product, and then obviously you get to see the result side of that as well. So yeah.